Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be this really pretty Northern Lights inspired nail set. So I'm starting off with this beautiful purple color from Nail Order. It is such a gorgeous color. I loved it. I knew I wanted to have a dark base because I'm going to be putting a bunch of different pastel colors on top, inspired by the Northern Lights. Now I know the Northern Lights can be a bunch of different colors. I was looking up just some photos for inspiration to kind of get a general idea of what kind of colors I want to use, the shape of the Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis. And honestly, every image is different. I mean, there's definitely lots of blues and greens, which is the color scheme I decided to go for because I was just in the mood for that. But I mean, sometimes the Northern Lights are red, sometimes they're like this really cool pinkish purple color. So there's like so many different ways you can take this design. If you don't like blue and green and purple, you can totally take it in a different direction. It was just kind of to be a little bit inspired by the shapes, designs, the colors. It wasn't supposed to be, too literal or too accurate, but at the same time, I mean, every photo of the Northern Lights looks different, so who's to say what exactly a Northern Light looks like? You never know. Something like what I created might have, I don't know, once existed, or maybe one day it will. It was just kind of, to pull some inspiration from the beauty of the world. So I didn't show it, but I'm using the Vettsy blooming gel on my nails here, and then I'm going in with these different colors, and everything that I used I'll have listed in the description box in case you are interested. I guess I just forgot to show which gel polishes I was using, but I'm using this bright turquoise color, this light green, and this shimmery pink color. I want to make sure I added some sparkles because, I want to have some stars in there, make it look like it was a night sky with like just some beautiful Northern Lights. So for every nail, I'm just putting down a layer of the blooming gel. Then I'm using this small fine liner brush and just picking up random colors as I see fit and just kind of floating it in the blooming gel and then just letting it kind of bloom out a little bit, kind of spread out, get a little bit wispy around the edges, and then curing it when I feel like I liked how it looked. So it actually took me a few times to do my first nail. I wasn't really sure how I wanted to go, and the shape wasn't coming out exactly how I expected it. But when it comes to blooming gels, I mean, it's a blooming gel. That's the point. The shapes do kind of spread out, and the more you let it sit, the more it'll spread out. So I think maybe I was just a little bit impatient at first and expected to see results immediately, which is just not the case with this kind of art. And as I let it sit longer and longer, I noticed that the design came out much nicer much nicer, and I liked it better. So that's definitely something that I learned. This is my first time using blooming gel. I've never used before. It's something that's been on my list of things to try with nail art. I just never got around to it until right now, so it was just a little bit of a learning curve, but I picked it up pretty quickly. And then after I did that, I cured everything and I went in. This is another layer of blooming gel, and I'm using these potted gels from Vettsy. They have such a gorgeous iridescence to it. It's like Moonlight Gels, I think they're called. I'm not exactly sure. Again, I'll have everything listed. I don't remember what I used. I'm doing this voiceover a few days later. I don't remember exactly what I used, but I have everything listed down below. And these potted gels are just so stunning. They look like they are glowing. One of them, I don't remember which one it is. I don't know which one it is, but I noticed one of them actually glows in the dark. I didn't notice it until I was in bed that night, and all of a sudden I was like, what's that green thing on my nail? And it turns out one of the gels that I used is actually glow in the dark, which is super fun. I wish I knew which one it was. I tried to find it again, and I tried to figure it out, but I don't know. But it was super fun to see that because it just definitely added to the idea of the Northern Lights. I mean, obviously the Northern Lights don't glow neon, but sometimes they look like they do, right? Especially from the photos. So I thought that was like a super cool touch that, came later. I wasn't expecting it. But these gels were so pretty, and just adding it on top in a second layer over the initial colors that I placed down really added beautiful depth to it. It really looked like it was glowing. It looked sparkly. It looked shimmery. I loved it. And then just to add a bit more detail, I'm using these star stickers from Magpie Beauty. So I'm just picking random ones. I didn't really have any particular idea. I just kind of chose the ones that caught my attention in the moment. I did my right hand off camera because it's the same basic design, it's the same concept, so I'll show you two at the end, but it just felt like it was a little bit repetitive because it is a very repetitive design. So I will show you that at the end, but I'm just kind of pulling up stickers, whichever ones catch my attention, and also whichever ones don't give me too much of a problem. Some of them are really hard with these very, very thin clear backed stickers. Sometimes they are so hard to get off. But anyway, I just threw in a few stars to really add like a galaxy effect to the nail set, and then I'm topping it with my favorite top coat from Beetles. I love that Beetles has such a great top coat because it's super affordable. I just ordered new ones and they have arrived. I'm so excited because I was running low and I was like, I don't want to be without my favorite top coat. So I'm so excited because it's so affordable. You can get it on Amazon or their website. And I do have a code with Beetles on their website if you choose to shop from there, and it is affiliated. So if you choose to shop, thank you so much. And here are the final sets. So here's my other hand. Came out very different, but I love how intricate each of the designs are. I love that they're all different from each other. I think it came out super cool. Not what I had in mind, but I think it still came out really, really cool in the end. Let me know what you think down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!